Hello and welcome to The Best Thing Going. Today we're going to be talking about the polarising character that is Dominik Mysterio, so without further ado, let's get into it. So since Dominik Mysterio joined Judgement Day, it seems like he's been getting an awful lot of airtime on Raw. And every morning after I've watched Raw, I see articles on Facebook from Sportskeeda about Dominik, and I look at the comments section and people either love this kid or they hate him. So let's look at what it is about Dominik that's really polarising people. So I think first of all, the thing to note about Dominik is people see him as being quite inexperienced in the ring. They also see him as not having the greatest physique either. And I think some people also think he's not that great on the mic. But I think what WWE did quite cleverly is they let Dominik lean into that and let that be part of his heel character. So the fact that the fans see Dominik as quite weak really helps when it comes to him being that snivelly heel that always needs, you know, Finn Balor or Damian Priest or Rhea Ripley to back him up. Also, he's in a group with 3 people that have great physiques. So the fact that he's not in the best shape also leans into that fact of him being a snivelly heel that really can't stand on his own 2 feet and doesn't look too strong. And the fact that he's not that great on the mic, well, I would say to begin with, he probably was a little rusty on that mic, but he's getting really good, I think. And the fact that he's got these little segments that he's doing outside of the ring with Rhea really give him a chance to pre-record things and not have to speak on the fly inside the ring on the mic while it's live. So that's really helping him to bring out his character, build his confidence, and get him used to speaking. Now, what I'm starting to think about Dominik as time's going by is that this kid really does get it. He really does get how to be a heel. He really does get how to get his character over. And it's not surprising really when you look at the fact that he's grown up in the industry, the son of one of the most famous luchadors, if not the most famous luchador. You're not telling me that this guy hasn't studied the most influential characters in wrestling for probably his whole life. So is it surprising then, with a bit of time and a bit of effort, that he's really starting to come into his own now with his character work? And this last week on Raw, with him really leaning into this whole prison gimmick, I thought was brilliant. But I'm seeing a lot of hate for it online. A lot of people saying that they really don't like how silly it is or it's just stupid. But I think sometimes that can come down to the individual. I mean, if you're a younger wrestling fan and you still want wrestling to be kind of really serious and kind of believe that it's not fake, then the sillier aspects and the more comedic aspects of wrestling you're probably not gonna like. But I've been watching wrestling since I was 6 and I'm now 45, so you know, that's like 39 years worth of watching wrestling. To me, yeah, I don't like the Santino Morello type Cobra silliness, but you know, a bit of entertainment and humor goes a long way. I like to laugh when I'm watching wrestling. And the closing segment on Raw with the Judgment Day this past week for me was brilliant. Corey Graves just throwing out the prison references all the time was brilliant, talking about Dominik's back looking like an upside down Christmas tree from all the pull-ups that he did while he was inside. I mean, this stuff's gold. The other thing to remember about Dominik is he's still very young, so while he might not have the greatest physique or be the greatest on the mic, he's still got time to grow. And as far as his physique goes, he's definitely keeping good company with the likes of Finn Balor, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. If anybody can get him into shape, it's going to be those guys. So the fact that he's still young works in his favour. He's probably still got great hormones and he can grow massively over the next few years. Not just physically, but skillfully. But that's just my opinion, and maybe I'm wrong. That's just what I think. But what do you guys think? I'd love to hear your thoughts on Dominik in the comments section. Also, please give the video a like and subscribe. That's if in fact you did like this video. But if you did not like this video, you better learn to love it, because it's the best thing going today.